I'm back. Yes, how's it, Band Geek? Anyway, there's the one-up riser. See the other video that I put in here. This makes this thing playable while you're standing up. Otherwise, you can play it while you're sitting in a comfortable chair. It just feels more right to add that additional foot or so. That additional foot costs about $50 or so. So what happened is Arcade 1-Up had a sale. I'm sorry, Walmart had a sale on Arcade 1-Up cabinets. They are depleting their inventory. I hope that this is not their last. I hope that they're saving her for the new cabinets coming out with the new games like Burger Time and things like that. And I'm kind of curious to see which y'all's favorite games were. What I'm going to do is to eventually turn this into a time-lapse video. So we'll talk for a little while, and then while it's live, it's live. And then when I post the video, it'll be actually time-lapsed. Anyway, here is the 1-Up Rampage Gauntlet Joust and Defender Cabinet. Now, I modified my other one. I can show you this one here real quick. Here's my Asteroids cabinet. Made a few changes to it. You can see from the back. And back here, I literally refit everything. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see here. We can put this in here. Let me switch cameras. This is the back side of the arcade cabinet. I still plan to fix it up a little bit. I'm still having some issues with Linux to make this work. But here's the Arcade 1-Up, and I can do a quick video of what I did. Definitely got to do some fixing of the wires. But up front, here's kind of what it looks like. All right. Well, now back to our Rampage cabinet assembly. So this right here is an Arcade 1-Up. Wow! And it is a two-person lift. It is pretty heavy. So today we're gonna assemble this. Never done this, so I'm not cheating. Starting from the very beginning. But happy to hear from you guys. So if you guys want to keep me company, that's definitely awesome. Breaking the seal. And the tape. There's a lot of tape on here. That. And then more. And this whole thing is sealed in here. So if Freddy cuts himself, you see it on live TV and you see me, feel free to laugh, but then feel free to call the ambulance for me. That'd be awesome. Let's see. This side is sealed here. Just have a video just on opening this thing. This thing is massively huge. Very, very well packed. Oh, there's more over here. Man, I hope this thing is complete because I really don't want to take this thing back to the store. Okay. So, hey, if anybody needs some help putting together furniture on weekends, let me know. I work for food and good beer. And sometimes it's good company. Fragile. Oh yeah. This is gonna be wild. Another box over here. Main event up here. Okay, that's it for the box. And why not give you the side. Okay. You got instructions. Get rid of other spare parts from the other installation. Today we even had mood music in the background. Okay. When I was a kid, I always liked arcades. I spent a lot of time at the bowling place in Sealy, and a very little known place that I don't know if anybody still remembers called Tiger's Den. It's over there kind of by the high school, by the old high school, which is now junior high. And it had a bunch of, couple games and stuff, served primarily at burgers and things. Okay. To give you some rewards for this, what it is there's been a big craze in arcades. A lot of people are getting into the whole retro thing. I want to kind of remember some of the games they used to play. My favorite was Pole Position. And now they have the opportunity, instead of paying several $1,000s for a humongous box, which the original arcades were, you can get a smaller box. And right now, if you can find them, like I said, Walmart is clearing them out. Some of the older ones, like this one, for $50. There's been some insane stuff where something like this is even $1. But it took me a while yesterday. It took me all day actually to drive up and down the coast to actually be able to find something. Yes, I had my mask, the whole 9 yards. It was just that it was yeah, I went to the first store, nothing, inventory said it had it. Call the place before you go. And I didn't do. Nope. Like I said, raw. Alright, let's see. This thing's mango, looks like an afterthought. Let's see. Owner's manual. Okay, great. There's the Rampage, and on the back is some of the stuff that's coming out. Most of the stuff's already been out. And I'm keeping this warranty card. And we're gonna bet that there's gonna be some interesting things in here that I'm gonna miss. Like I said, we're doing this on the fly. No rehearsal, just box and off we go. This is G. Okay. Alright, that's the good stuff. This PG. L and K. We'll put that over here. Toss the stuff over here. Cabling. Nope, this would be the monitor. And G, this is what we need. Bezel. Oh, this thing's awesome. Okay. And last piece. Actually, I'm pretty excited about this. Oh yeah. They did stay pretty faithful to the original design. I'll show you this. Not sure if I want to modify this one yet, but like I said, I do like some of the games on here. So I think I'm gonna, Rampage I played, Gauntlet I've never seen actually, Joust I played, and Defender I played. And here is the board. Alright, so step one, work on G. Okay, power adapter, monitor stuff, joystick tops, screws, more screws, ball anchoring kit, I think. More tops. Okay, these, and these I'm gonna all stick in the same spot. Joystick covers, it's got everything. And AC adapter. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's see. Okay, first thing is placing the sticks in the little holes here. I don't think you can mess this up. It says interior holes. Okay. Now insert in outer holes. All four. Not bad. Okay, now we're going to bolt that to the bottom of the actual cabinets using BX2s. These will be B's. Hey, everything's labeled. Life is good. Okay, we'll put this so we don't break it. Along with everything else we're not going to use at the moment. I always wondered if, when they got these cabinets in, if they actually had to assemble them, or if they came pre-assembled. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do this the other way. Let's see. Put this laying down. And G, that's going to be facing towards the back. You can actually close the door on this thing. One. There's the other. Stay. Supposed to do both sides. Let's see. G and a D. We're doing one side. So next thing is K, K, and L. Okay, let's see here. KK's over here. Okay. So over here. Figure out where L is. Okay. K is up here. Wow, okay. I can do that. But first, we're going to change my music. Actually, we're not. The chair's in the way. Okay, so K is in the back and front. So I'm not sure which way it's supposed to be facing. I'll take the screw. Assuming you're facing this way. So I don't think we're able to see anything on the other side anyway. So we got a K on the bottom. And K on the other side. Sorry, K on top and K on the bottom. And everything is facing to the front. I don't know if you guys can even see down here what I'm actually working on. Scoot back a little bit. By the way, the amazing wallpaper was done by my mom. up here. Alright, and then L is at the top. I'm going to be assuming that everything's facing forward. Slide this thing back a little bit. I'm trying to beat up on this thing too much. Okay, there's that. Let's go for this. Okay, that'll be that. And ooh, next is a fun one. Next we attach the monitor. Alright. So this is a monitor system. I'm not sure if I'm going to modify this one. It definitely won't be anything as extreme as the other one for sure. That was a little bit up there. Okay, for this one, up. And got my brackets. My instruction book. Two, and everything is facing up. I don't know if you can see that from here. So we're going to place this up here, this one up here, this one up here, and this one up here, this way. Find the tiny little screws for this one. Okay, just tapping them in real quick. All right. Watching a rescrew. Yay! Kind of curious. I anybody's still actually watching, if what's y'all's favorite arcade game? Some of my favorites were, all-time favorites, Pole Position, oh, Nightmare Call, Dragon's Lair, Choplifter, and Moon Patrol. Okay, I'm going to turn our mood music on. Give me 1 second. If it wasn't for this quarantine thing, I'd be like, hey y'all, come on down. Let's put this thing together. Alright. Down my hand real quick more. Oh, they're actually in. Alright, what's next? Install the monitor. Okay. So it recommends I put everything on its side. And level flat. Make sure it's right side up. I gotta say, this is a pretty awesome idea, and affordable prices, because you can look even nowadays. I don't know if you guys remember the sales at some of the arcades. I remember like the Houston Galleria had an arcade sale every Christmas, and prices were up there. But oh man, I really wanted that Double Dragon machine or that Afterburner. This is actually harder than it looks. One. All right. And the other set. Screws on, put our little bowl. Okay, that looks like it for this. sure there's something there. Okay. Monitor is in. Oh, need the bezel above. A beautiful Rampage sign. Let's see, we're down the bottom. So that one. I'm not going to attempt to try to screw that in right now. That would be not a good deal. Okay, now let's see. That shows H. I'll play. It should sit like this. And leaves J. Where's J go? Oh, J's right here. Okay. And we're missing I. Where was I? Aha. Oh yeah, this is really beauty. This is pretty. And this would go upward direction down here. Where? Okay, now for the fun part. Now we need to do the same thing as we did on the other side. So, pin, 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 pin. Alright. Pin count so far is correct. Curious to see if I've forgotten anything else this time. Okay, well, this looks right. I'm curious to see how this actually goes in. Oh, this thing pops in later. Okay, we're good there. Okay. So now, very, very carefully take side B, E, and mount it on top of this. Okay, so let's go with this nice and slow. Okay. Okay. This can be put in later. I'll take this out. Alignments. Maybe not. Let's try this again. Okay, so I'll try it another way. We'll try to line up the front. Why? The rest of this fits. This fits. This fits. this fits. I think I might have to try to curious to see, because I know this one goes in. Start assembly and see what actually happens. Why that one's being giving us a hard time. I have to make this thing come up a little bit. This may be a off-camera adjustment that I'll have to make later. All right, now let's put in the tops. All right. Now I gotta figure out the best way to put in the rest of the monitor. one side over here that I didn't put in earlier. It just came out to haunt me. Now what we're going to do is put this in. Okay, now for the fun part. Now what I have to do is I have to get my monitor screwed in. It makes me very nervous to have this thing sitting on 2 screws, 4 screws. Breacher holes work perfectly. Well, there will definitely be some retightening as we put everything together. Alright, there's that. There's one bolt here specifically I don't really like. Okay, no more crack. Okay. That's already there. That's already there. Game logos is in. Put in my G-bar. I like my G-bar straight up and down. We are going to have to make some adjustments because this thing sits a little too tall. And then, of course, and they provided a new cover, which is awesome. A little plastic cover so your game art won't disappear. I'll put that off to the side for a moment. So what I'm seeing here is we're going to have to definitely figure out why maybe both hands. go. This slides right in from the back. Front. So there's a ribbon cable back here. There we go. Get this so everybody can see. So back here, here's where the plug fits under this. Only one way to put it in. So now we put in 2 screws. Oh, this is extremely fragile. If you work with plexiglass like this, you already know that this is a problem. Now we put in the screws, the screw holes. Plexiglass is known to crack, so you only want to put in very, very lightly. Then, for your joysticks, and your joystick tops. And of course, there's the back end. So here's how we're going to close this out today. make sure that front is facing the same direction as it. And you find a good solid spot, lift. Install. We're gonna make this just a quick show and tell. You have to go back and make some corrections. Somewhere over here is a plug. And female, otherwise it's wrong. Actually, it's still wrong. Okay, run through this. Stick it in the jack. This way get screws over top of it. But you guys already survived long enough with me today. I really don't want to put you through too much more torture. Put in the extender. And turn this thing around. And I'm going to plug it in. I want you guys actually get the first look. Okay. Power on. Power is right here. Volume is max. There's something across the top of the screen here. I said I have to fix a few things. That really does mean a few things. Here we go. Let's go through joust. That's joust. Let's see. Okay. I know there's an easy way of doing this, but Okay, we're gonna do Gauntlet next. Oh, okay, yeah.
Faker, 100 points.
This was the thing back in the day. MED even talked.
Take keys to open doors.
This was the thing back then. So that was Gauntlet, Joust, Defender. Here's Defender. Now this is something I forgot. There's a bunch of stuff to this. And last but not least, Rampage. Anyway, that's Rampage. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your patience. Have a good one.